over here laughing, guy, because I'm telling you, there are just those times, man. There are just those times when you feel like not everything should be recorded, but that is what came out of my mouth. I was upstairs getting ready. Just too many things happened today that made me think to myself, man, I should just wear a body cam. So our neighbor kid next door, I'm getting ready. I got the window open a little bit, getting some of that nice fresh air inside the house. A little crisp out today. Alexa, what's the temperature today?
Right now, it's 49 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right.
Today,
Yeah. All right, so 60-something degrees? Yeah, so 60 degrees today. But anyways, get back to the story. So, got the window open, I'm getting ready, and all of a sudden I hear the kid next door. Now, I think he's got to be around, I'm not even good at guessing kids' ages now. Maybe like that 4 or 5 age or something like that. But he screams, like at the top of his lungs, "You broke it!" I was like, what the hell? So I'm dying here. So he screams, like I said, at the top of his lungs, "You broke it!" And I think he said, "You broke it again," actually. I think he said, "You broke it again." So I stuffed my head out, you know what I mean? I'm like, the heck? And he's yelling at his dog. Something like, "That was my last Ranger? You broke it again?" Or something. And I know the feeling. Like, you just, yeah, I'm sorry, man. You leave something out there that, you know, a dog can get a hold of, and if it's your last one, that means you didn't care. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to be heartless, but I do think it was funny because first words out of the kid's mouth, "You broke it!" And then obviously he's like, "Mom!" You know, he goes out. I think he went out and looked at it or something, and I don't know. It is funny, man. So the other thing was, again, part of that, you know, should be recording everything is I was having a fight with Alexa today. And the question kind of like came up in my mind, and while I have kind of like a thought in my mind what hobby grade really is versus what the now of hobby grade is. Meaning, I know it sounds weird to say, but when I say the now of hobby grade, I mean us people that consider things to be what we call hobby grade. Maybe we need a little bit of a tune-up because these little cars here that were sent to me by, get who sent them. So we got this car right here, and then we got this car right here. These were sent to me by Hosen. I know you can't see it. The OTB experience, the out-of-the-box experience on these two RC cars. One is brushed, the other one is brushed. What the heck's going on here? My butt is turning on steam clean. These RC cars, yeah, they're right here. These two, right here. These two cars right here, absolutely shocking what these cars actually, like I literally want to set up a dialogue with people. I almost feel like I want to do a live and just have a conversation or have a talk about, you know, the RC hobby in general, because, and I refer back to a company called Hyundai. So when Hyundai, in my opinion, when Hyundai first hit the market, they were creating what's called disposable cars, right? So they had kind of like that, they kind of had that name. They had a bad name. And I think it was the Hyundai, I think they had like the Hyundai Excel and the Hyundai Elantra, and just some of those cars were really, honestly, they were disposable cars in my mind. I mean, here I am, I'm driving a Camaro, and, you know, a buddy of mine got his grandmother's Hyundai Accent or whatever the heck it was. The car lasted 2 weeks in his hand. Well, I'm doing burnouts and he's doing neutral drops. You know, obviously the car just didn't survive. So I just, yeah, what really is hobby grade? I am trying to wrap my head around where's that line? Where do you draw that line between hobby grade and toy grade? Because sometimes these things are called toys. Technically, they're all called toys, right? Technically, they're all called toys in a sense. In my mind, hobby grade always meant, for me, was that you could replace the parts, and you know, you could work on it. You could not use duct tape to fix something. I mean, we're using duct tape and drywall, shoe goo, and all that garbage to fix bodies now. But anyways, it was always supposed to be like a higher quality. So I had asked, you know, the device right there. I asked that device. I asked Siri. Siri was different in her answers. I don't like how Siri does it. the Amazon thing over there, that thing answers it pretty damn well. Because I have the girl version of Amazon. Yeah, that's a good question, man, because I think you can have a guy voice on there. And I associate the word Alexa. Are you a girl or a guy? Oh, she won't even answer. Alexa, are you a girl or a guy?
I'm an AI.
Oh, okay. Well, for some reason, I feel like the name Alexa is more girl-oriented. Like, the girl would be called Alexa and the guy would be called Alex. At least I think, like, that's how it is. I hear it in my mind. But either way, whatever.
I don't know that
Alexa, stop. So, no, I'm not being abusive. I'm not. Alexa, stop. I'm not being abusive. It's just sometimes you gotta yell at her. I'm on a tear today. So, yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I kind of want to open a dialogue. Kind of want to get your opinion in this video. Just literally blast the comments. Tell me what your thoughts are. Like, even if you have to be long-winded. One of the things that's great is use your phone to answer because you can do the talk to text. And that way, the words can come out as you mean it. So, and you won't have to sit there like pecking a keyboard or whatever you gotta do. I did ask that device, I asked that device. I have not asked Google yet, but let's hear what Google's answer is. Because I think it would be kind of interesting to know. Come on, guy. All right, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Google right now. So I'm looking at the device. So, hey Google, hey Google, okay Google, okay Google. Hey Google, hey Google, okay Google. Oh my God. I think I have to have like the volume up or something. Do I have like do not disturb? Well, there we go. Let's try that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. All right, we'll try it again. Hey Google, okay Google. You know what? Because screen recorder's on. That's why. What is the definition of hobby grade? God. See, it's so weird because I don't like the way Google does it. Alexa, what's the definition of hobby grade RC car?
From abalogic.com. Hobby-grade RC cars are ideal for those who are not only seeking quality remote control car models, but also those wishing to improve their racing skills and enjoy all that RC Hobbies has to offer.
Next answer.
From absolutehobbies.com, hobby-grade cars are very high in quality as compared to toy cars and are manufactured using better and more durable materials.
Next answer.
From thoughtco.com, hobby-grade RCs are generally much faster than toy-grade RCs.
When I asked that question, the same answers didn't come up the last time. But they're similar. They're similar answers. So basically what they're saying is they're saying hobby-grade RCs are generally much faster than toy-grade RCs. Okay, that's they're saying in general, so that's kind of like a gray area. Hobby-grade cars are very high quality as compared to toy cars and are manufactured using more durable materials. Really? Okay, borderline right there. And then hobby-grade RC cars are ideal for those who are not only seeking quality remote control car models, but also wishing to improve their racing skills. Well, you know what's funny is that one of the answers that I got before was talked about something about the repairability. And then it did say, which I had always believed when I was younger, it did say if you could get the parts in a hobby shop. Now, somebody that is part of my Facebook group, I'll just call him Robert. He came across a little bit of an issue when it came to these Rolaro RC cars. Now, he kind of admits that it might be the possibility of his ability to repair the car, but it also might come down to the parts that he's getting. So that's the other thing, that it's something that we kind of don't fully grasp or know. Some of these RC car companies, when you order the parts that are supposed to be for the cars, and I'll just point at these even though these don't qualify for that thing, I will say that the company Rolaro, when I did have parts delivered that, what was it, one or two of the parts were incorrect for what I was trying to get. So yeah, there's an oddity, because normally an upgrade is supposed to be an upgrade. Normally a replacement part is supposed to be a replacement part. Now I have come across the same thing with other manufacturers like Arrma, and one of their replacement parts that was listed for, at the time, my favorite RC car, which is weird to say it, just because of its value, was the Arrma Big Rock. Now, when I upgraded to the CVDs that were considered an upgrade by Arrma, those CVDs were not an upgrade for that truck, man. If anything, that was a downgrade. So yeah, there's things like within the entire hobby, we'll call it just a hobby. What really is the difference between hobby grade and toy grade? Because some of these manufacturers right here, some of these manufacturers are making it extremely, hey, look at that. No, we aren't charging batteries in the house. Just a 3S pack for some reason. Yeah, some of these companies, like this company right here and a few others, are definitely making it, I don't know, man. They're almost making it slightly better because even somebody like me is having some enjoyment, from such a little car because of what it has to offer. Now, this is the brush version. This one right here is the brushless version. I am thoroughly shocked at what you get in this car for its price. Like, I mean, I'm really, really shocked, man. I'll tell you right now, my favorite RC car of when I was a kid was a Typhon Turbo Hopper. At some point, I would probably like to get one. I'd like to get one, honestly. I'd like to experience again what it was like because when I was a kid, man, all I remember was constantly abusing that little car and it took it. Did I have to do duct tape repairs and hot glue and what else did I use? I think I actually used my soldering iron and I melted plastic to try to keep the thing together, if I remember correctly. Yes, when I was a kid, I had a soldering iron. So, and I was doing some pretty crazy things, man. I was taking LEDs and plugging them into, plugging them into the sockets. Taking LEDs and I was plugging them in. Just because I wanted to see what would happen. But, yeah, it's another story all in itself. So, oh, check this out. Big Black was feeling some pain. So, went ahead and got Big Black some drilled, slotted, coated rotors. So for the rear with ceramic pads and got 2 new calipers for the rear. Big Black's been an absolute animal. Big Black is definitely feeling New England pain right now really bad. I feel so bad for my truck, man, because it wants to keep going. Big Black is back. But it is definitely scarred, man. The truck is definitely scarred. So, but anyways, this video was realistically, yeah, it was a lot of talk, but it's hopefully to try to get a dialogue going, trying to get like people on board with trying to expand your own horizons. I think Horizon has like some 2-wheel drive 1/18th or 1/16th scale car that I almost think these things would beat it probably for quality and if you can get the parts, man. I don't know. Somebody had asked a question. They had said something like, I think it was I did a teaser picture or something. I think I did like that, what is it, a community post. And basically the community post was just saying something new is coming to the channel. And somebody said, I think, those RC cars are great and all, but how's parts support? Honestly, parts support is just like every other manufacturer nowadays. You got the big, you know, I call it the big dogs. You got Traxxas, you got, and I'm not even gonna say Arrma and whatever. You got Traxxas and you got Horizon. I gotta say it that way, man, because Horizon literally owns everything else. So, yeah. By the way, if you need to get your parts, go to A-Main. Go to A-Main, man. I'm telling you, man. A-Main, I never want to see A-Main go out of business. And the only way that's gonna happen is if we all start buying our stuff from A-Main. I'm telling you. Buy your stuff from A-Main. If you need to get your parts, buy them from A-Main, man. Even if it costs like a penny more, a buck more. It usually doesn't, but I don't know, man. Even like that dude Brett. He seems like a straight shot individual that just enjoys or has a certain passion for the hobby. And yes, is that his job? It is. Is it a facade? I don't think it is, man. I think he really enjoys what he does, and I think it proves true in the content that he puts out and the A-Main puts out. So go ahead and support your local hobby shops, but if you need to go online, hit up A-Main first and then do your searches beyond that. Go to like eBay and then eventually slide on to Horizon. And then if you've got to get your parts from Traxxas, get your parts right from Traxxas. So yeah, anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and this is trying to start a dialogue. again, like I said, this is nothing but talk, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know, man. You make the choice. You put a comment in the thing there. I almost said description. Oh yeah, there are links in the description. So each of the links that I have in my description is something that I actually, I mean, I shouldn't say I recommend, but the reason why it's in the description is because I've used it, I've tried it, I've had it, and it works. So yeah, Epidemic Sound is in there. I'll get a little bit of a kickback. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just, I use any sound, if there's any sound, music or whatever, that is from Epidemic Sound. That is what you hear. The link is in the description. I'll get like, I don't know, a $5 credit or something like that if you sign up. I would definitely sign up because what I like about Epidemic Sound is how they do their stuff, meaning like you technically paid for the song, so even if you stop your subscription, because your video is created in that time frame, it will stay monetized and you won't get any hits for as long as you, whatever, as long as you keep that video out. So if you are monetized, use Epidemic Sound. Don't waste your time with anything else. I mean, I can only speak to what I've got. So yeah, links are in the description. Don't forget the RC Guy Garage merch shop. There are some things still left over. We've got stickers. We got a couple coasters left over. There's not that many, I think, compared to what I had. Got some shirts, Team Not One Pack, and what else is there? I don't know if there's anything else there. Shirts and stickers, I think. All the GPS units are gone. What else? Yeah, that's it. If you want to support the channel, if you want to throw me a buck, whatever, that's up to you. If you do that, you can do it through PayPal, you can do it through Cash App. I got a couple of things set up, and the only reason why I got the stuff set up is because people have been asking. And remember, if you send me anything, please, like, leave a note or leave a thing, leave your channel name, whatever, and just so I can thank you, like, in a video, or if I can put it at the credits, because people are sending me stuff, man, and no one's saying whether if I can use your name. Like, I mean, that's, I want to be like, you know, hey, Thompson's RC sent me a sticker. You know what I mean? I want to be like, you know, Riff Raff. I want to be like Earl Moorhead. You know what I mean? Well, Earl Moorhead, we don't care about that guy. No, I just want to, I want to be able to express thanks. And when somebody does that and they don't say that I can, you know, put their name out there, I feel like kind of at a loss. So, yeah. Hobby grade, toy grade, man, they are really crossing hands right now. They're really interlocking. Some companies are still offering the really cheap, you know, junk and garbage RCs. I mean, that's, sorry, even the top names have junk and garbage RCs. So, yeah, just leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Long-winded, but it's content. It's something to watch, and I would like to get your opinion. So, does it have to be something that can only be gotten in a hobby store? And then, to be quite honest with you, I don't even know how to explain it, man. Oh, anyways, that Robert guy. He brought his Rolarlo to a hobby shop to get repaired, and they said they wouldn't touch it. And I get it. I do get it. Because they can't guarantee the work. That's the problem. So it's kind of like when you bring your car to a dealership and you supply the parts. They can't guarantee the work that way because they don't know what those parts are. They didn't get those parts. They didn't source the parts. You know, they may be installing them, but maybe there's a disclaimer. But yeah, hey, come on. Think about it. Hobby shops got to make money. They make money. I think it's 100% markup on the parts. And then I think it's like a 30% markup on the RC cars or something like that. Somewhere around those numbers. But, you know, don't go in trying to, you know, kill the hobby shops. Yeah, I think this is long enough. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. We're just talking about hobby grade versus toy grade, junk grade, whatever you want to call it. What really is the difference nowadays? And do some of us, like me, who were kind of hard-headed, do we need a little bit of a tune-up? And maybe allow that thought to kind of creep in at least a little bit, man. At least a little bit. So, yeah. Do us people that are in America wish everything was America made? Yeah. If you want to get your clothes from ACAL, who's Adam Calhoun, yeah. Those are all American made except for his hats. And he says it, so. I plan on going ahead and my next hoodie is going to be an ACAL hoodie. Good quality stuff, man, from what I'm seeing. And it's actually supporting something that is all American made. For you people that are in Europe, I know it's different. You got your stuff, we got our stuff. There's a certain, sometimes there's a certain pride in things that, us Americans or us Americas, we have that certain sense of pride in, I guess, where we live. And I guess every every country kind of feels that way, I feel so. But yeah, bunch of ramble. What are you doing today?